we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it. And
basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people.
Bro, I got a text about threatening illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro.
Over the last few years, MrBeast has become one of the most influential people on the internet. With hundreds of millions of subscribers across multiple channels, billion-view videos, and charity projects that regularly dominate headlines, Jimmy Donaldson has built a reputation unlike anyone else on YouTube. To many viewers, he represents the best side of internet culture. He gives away houses, pays for surgeries, funds schools, and launches massive philanthropic campaigns that seem impossible for a single creator to pull off. But in 2025, a charity project called Team Water started a controversy that refused to go away. What began as a fundraising campaign quickly turned into a debate about pressure tactics, accountability, transparency, and whether creators were being used to build a larger personal brand. Months later, some of the biggest streamers in the world were still talking about it, and many people believe the criticism has only gotten stronger over time. In August 2025, MrBeast launched Team Water, a charity initiative focused on providing clean drinking water to communities that lack reliable access. On the surface, the project sounded impossible to criticize. Access to clean water is one of the most important humanitarian issues in the world. Millions of people still struggle to obtain safe drinking water, and organizations across the globe have spent decades attempting to address the problem. Team Water promised that every dollar donated would provide a year of clean water for someone in need. It was an easy cause to support and one that naturally attracted attention from creators, fans, and media outlets.
We know you got a lot of that.
Hey! What is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, a big thing. People die from it. And we're just curious. Your friends here were saying you're a very generous soul.
However, while very few people question the cause itself, criticism quickly emerged regarding how the fundraising campaign was being conducted. Instead of relying solely on traditional charity drives or direct donations, the campaign heavily involved live streams featuring some of the biggest names in online entertainment. These broadcasts would eventually become the center of the controversy. The fundraising strategy relied on bringing large creators into group calls while massive audiences watched live. The goal was simple: get influential creators together, discuss the charity, and encourage donations. But many viewers felt something else was happening. As more creators joined these calls, some began finding themselves unexpectedly asked to donate on the spot in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers. Technically, nobody was forced to contribute. There were no contracts, no obligations, and no requirements. Yet critics argued that the social pressure was impossible to ignore. Refusing to donate to a cause centered around providing clean water could instantly damage a creator's public image.
Weird streams of all time, bro. Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
The man.
And every time somebody would...
Viewers would naturally ask why a wealthy streamer refused to help people in need. That dynamic became the central argument against the fundraiser's method. One of the first major examples involved Asmongold. During one of the live streams, he was unexpectedly brought into a call and immediately found himself discussing donations. Viewers watching the interaction noticed how quickly the conversation shifted from introductions to fundraising.
Are you really gonna do this shit? Fuck the McDonald's drive-thru, man. It's gonna happen to me.
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now, bro.
While the exchange remained friendly, Many felt it illustrated the problem critics were the crib. The issue wasn't whether Asmongold could afford to donate. Most people assumed he could. The issue was whether someone should be placed in that position without warning, while hundreds of thousands of people watched. Supporters of Team Water argued that wealthy creators should be encouraged to help. Critics argued that public pressure was being used as leverage. That disagreement would become a recurring theme throughout the controversy. Another creator who appeared uncomfortable was Logan Paul. Logan openly acknowledged that he had experienced similar pressure himself. His reaction stood out because he immediately recognized what was happening. The fundraiser was creating situations where saying no became extremely diff. I quote, Logan's response resonated with many viewers because it highlighted how public expectations can influence behavior. When a creator is asked privately to support a cause, they have time to consider their decision. When they're asked live in front of a massive audience, the calculation changes completely. Suddenly, the decision becomes part charity and part public relations. That distinction became one of the strongest criticisms. No creator became more closely associated with the controversy than Cenat. Unlike many others, Kai did not donate during the live stream. What happened next became one of the biggest talking points surrounding Water. Almost immediately, criticism flooded social media. Some viewers accused Kai of being selfish. Others questioned why someone with his level of success would decline to contribute. Because Kai had previously participated in fundraising efforts and charity-related content, critics argued that his decision seemed inconsistent. What made the situation worse was the way the conversation continued after the stream ended. The decision became a topic across multiple broadcasts, clips, and discussions. Instead of being treated as a private financial choice, it became a public controversy. For weeks, Kai found himself defending a decision that likely would have gone unnoticed under different circumstances. Looking back, many people now argue that Kai's experience perfectly demonstrated the concerns critics had from the beginning. The pressure wasn't simply about donating. It was about the consequences of refusing. While many creators avoided discussing the situation publicly, Jynxzi decided to address it directly.
Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of this stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises, whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat? MrBeast. Exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
The man.
And every time somebody would...
Criticism would eventually become one of the most important parts of the entire controversy. Jynxzi repeatedly emphasized that he supported the cause itself. He made it clear that helping people gain access to clean water was a positive goal. His issue was with the fundraising methods. According to him, creators were being placed into uncomfortable situations where they were expected to donate publicly while MrBeast received the long-term recognition associated with the campaign. Jynxzi argued that regardless of who contributed financially, the public would ultimately remember Team Water as a MrBeast project. Years later, people would remember who launched the initiative, who organized it, and whose name became attached to the success. Meanwhile, the streamers participating in the fundraiser would largely be forgotten despite helping raise the money. At the time, many viewers dismissed his criticism. Some argued that helping people mattered more than concerns about recognition. Others accused him of creating drama around a charitable cause. Yet as months passed, more creators began expressing opinions that sounded surprisingly similar to Jynxzi's original argument. At the time, many viewers dismissed his criticism. Some argued that helping people mattered more than concerns about recognition. Others accused him of creating drama around a charitable cause. Yet as months passed, more creators began expressing opinions that sounded surprisingly similar to Jynxzi's original argument. One of the most misunderstood parts of the controversy involved the discussion surrounding credit. Critics were not claiming that streamers received zero recognition. Obviously, viewers saw who donated during the broadcasts, clips circulated online, and audiences watched contributions happen in real time. The argument was about long-term ownership of the project's legacy. 5 years later, who would people associate with Team Water? Who would receive credit in documentaries, interviews, records, and future discussions? Critics argued that the answer was obvious. Regardless of how much other creators contributed, the project would ultimately strengthen MrBeast's reputation more than anyone else. Supporters disagreed. They argued that this outcome was natural because MrBeast created the campaign in the first place. The disagreement became less about donations and more about whether the structure of the fundraiser unfairly benefited one individual. Eventually, MrBeast responded to the criticism. He argued that participating creators absolutely receive recognition for helping. He also made another point that many supporters agreed with. Asking wealthy creators to help people who lack access to clean water should not be considered controversial. From his perspective, the criticism seemed misplaced. The fundraiser was helping real people, raising significant money, and creating positive outcomes. Why focus on discomfort experienced by successful internet personalities? Critics countered that a good cause does not automatically justify every fundraising tactic. They argued that transparency and ethical fundraising methods still matter regardless of the objective. The debate remained unresolved, and the controversy continued growing rather than disappearing. The controversy took a much bigger turn when Adin Ross started asking a different question entirely. Instead of focusing on whether creators had been pressured into donating, he wanted to know what happened after the money was raised. Team Water reportedly generated tens of millions of dollars.
Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years of water. I know I'll probably get texts and calls, but I don't care. This is a shit show. And I got from my opinion, I did. Don't care my perspective, I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back. But could have been done better. Also, fuck that. No, hell no. I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick, threw the condom off. That's me. Throw it in the trash. Said I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups was built. All this. Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm just authentic. Every single streamer has weird ass allegations, but Adin Ross is the controversial figure. I'm the fucked up guy, right? When I'm open about everything. Me and my friend group, we show you guys everything, but I'm the fucked up guy. Saikuna, that Asian person, just got caught being a serial cheater. I saw that. And all these guys are all fucked up. But the one thing you'll know about me is I'm fucked up, but I shit when I'm fucked up. These guys don't have backbones, they're pussies. All of them.
But Adin argued that supporters deserve to see more evidence of the results. Specifically, he wanted documentation showing where the wells had been built and how the money had been spent. His position was simple. If the project delivered exactly what was promised, then showing proof would immediately silence. This shifted the conversation away from live stream pressure and toward transparency. Most people agreed that nonprofit projects should provide updates whenever possible, especially after raising such a large amount of money. Critics argued that the public had been shown fundraising streams, but very little information about the final outcome. Supporters countered that large infrastructure projects take time, and that not every step happens publicly. Still, the longer the questions remain unanswered, the more attention they received.